Peace for Ukraine or you reign now. Russia, just go home.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
If you can't find the empathy for the animals, just for the cruelty and the pain and suffering that is their lives, do it for your health, do it for the planet, do it for the environment. There's so many different reasons.
The meat and dairy industry's impact on climate change, something that I don't think we're talking about enough. People are not in a panic in the way that they should be. Like, these are very dire times. So I'm just doing my part and trying to amplify the voice of these activists that are out every day doing something, taking action. We are a voice for the animals on just one small part.
We will never take a day's rest, and we will never take a day's break until the animals are liberated from the shackles that our species has imprisoned them within.
Yes, the animals are innocent. Yes, they have done nothing wrong to deserve the horrific abuse and torture humans inflict on them every second of every day. But we as activists are their defenders, and we must stand together worldwide from across countries to support each other.
They have no voice, and that's why we have to speak up for them.
Animals want to live. They have families, friends, and feelings just like us.
When we are fighting for animals, we are also fighting for humans, because we are all connected.
Famous, non-famous, old, young, even children go all out bravely for animal people peace and protection. What would you do, powerful leaders, lawmakers of the world nations? Are you hypocritical?
You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time!
Or great protectors. Be vegan. Make peace to prove it.
We can change the world, and we must change the world. The animals need us.
We can never have peace until the animals have peace.
We have every reason to go vegan, but we have no reason not to.
What do we want? When do we want it? Now! Their lives! Their bodies! Their flesh! Their skin! Their babies! Their milk! Their eggs! Go vegan!
In witness thereof of this declaration is hereby signed today, June 4th, 2023, the National Animal Rights Day in the city of San Diego, California.
Multi-part series of Courage and Compassion on the Street, Part 8, the National Animal Rights Day. Continue watching to find out more.
Vegan. Surprise your friends.
Courage and Compassion on the Street is a series of shows featuring courageous street activists dedicated to communicating to the public the urgent need to protect animal people, our precious planet, and ourselves. They reach thousands of people who might otherwise have no idea of the cruelty behind the animal people, meat industry, and the grave threats in our very near future. We salute their noble work and sacrifice.
I see peace efforts. I see generous helping hands from all nations and individuals and groups and organizations. I see love growing in different ways. They are like the sparks of fire that will soon turn to mighty flames, that will cinder past ignorance and hatred and making new beginning of a nobler and saintlier race on earth. Please think positive and keep doing what you can to awaken our neighbors and keep dreaming of a heavenly world in our lifetime and continue to the next generations to come. We are together. We are fearless. We are strong. We are determined to change the world. We are courageous. We are with all humanity who wish for a peaceful, safe, loving world, and we all deserve it. Please continue.
nó là mua ta bực bưng là chi
Cherished viewers, greetings and a warm welcome to our show entitled Multi-Part Series of Courage and Compassion on the Street, Part 8, the National Animal Rights Day. My name is Pasuya. In the Zhou language, a vavu is a greeting that translates to hello. This language belongs to the Austronesian family and possesses unique features. It is primarily spoken by the Zhou community, predominantly residing in the center-southern region of Taiwan or Formosa, known as Alishan. The Zhou people are thrilled to see your enthusiastic adoption of a plant-based vegan diet and wholeheartedly commend your dedication. National Animal Rights Day or NAD events provide a platform for people to unite and voice their support for animal people. They also raise awareness of the issue and encourage people to make changes in their own lives to reduce the impact on animal person. The NAD 13 was held in the city of Toronto, Canada for the first time this year. Our association members had the opportunity to connect with numerous enthusiasts during the event. Witnessing individuals collaborate to advocate for our animal people is truly heartening.
What would they say to humans if animals could speak? I think what they would say is, we are suffering. Stop the suffering. Let us live in liberty and freedom. Stop eating us. They are being used, exploited, abused. All animals. We need to live our lives as animals should, free as human beings.
There's a quote by Leo Tolstoy that I strongly believe in. When the suffering of another creature causes you to feel pain, Do not submit to the initial desire to flee from the suffering one, but on the contrary, come closer, as close as you can to the suffering one and try to help her. And if we all did that, when we see suffering, we just want to look away. No, I don't want to indulge in that. But if we came close to the victims and try to help them, that would change the world. And that's what Animal Safe Movement does. We bear witness at slaughterhouses. We come close to the victims in transport trucks. We look them in the eyes, and that's transformative. Like, it can change your life.
I'm a recording artist. Ever since I found out about how we exploit animals and contribute to their suffering, it impacted me so much. So I wrote a song called Chains of Silence, and you can check that out on YouTube. And it's about the dairy industry and what we do to mother cows. So I am continuing to write music about animals and their plight and hoping to share that with the world and spread that message. If an animal that humans normally eat were able to speak to people, I think they would beg for mercy. I think they would ask, like, why do you do this to us? Like carnivores like lions and tigers, they don't treat their prey like humans treat farmed animals. What we do is atrocious and disgusting, and I think to farmed animals we're like devils, and so they would ask for mercy, and I feel like that might reach people more. So activists are trying to be their voice, and I'm trying to also be their voice through music.
I take every opportunity to speak about animals and their rights to exist just like us, because where it really matters, there is no difference between us and them or our fur babies at home. We all are emotional beings. We feel love, we feel fear, we feel pain. So any opportunity I get, I am there to speak up for them. The main thing for anybody to do is to stop using animals in any way, shape, or form. Whether it's food, whether it's clothing, whether it is cosmetics, anything, just stop using them. But if you can go to Toronto Animal Rights homepage, you will get more information there. So please choose to live a more compassionate life and do the right thing.
So this is the 13th National Animal Rights Day. Here in Toronto, this is the first time that we are doing the celebration portion of the event. So we hope that it uplifts activists and unifies our community. They matter in every way that we do. They're like us in all ways that matter. Sentience is the most morally important attribute. So the fact that animals are sentient means that we should not cause them to suffer, and we can be vegan. It's very easy. As long as we eat animals, we will never know peace.
I like all forms of activism as long as it's non-violent. So I have done undercover work where I've been inside pig farms, I've been inside chicken farms, and the word farm is very misleading because these places are just absolute hell on earth for animals. Becoming vegan is the thing that everyone needs to urgently do, because animals are suffering every single day right now inside places that are absolute torture. The world is burning, and yet animal agriculture is contributing to that. Vegan food is everywhere. It's so easy. You can be healthy, you can have whole foods, or you can have chips and nuts, and you can eat what you want, but just eat vegan, please. If animals could speak, they would say, please help us. Please get us out of here. Please stop. Please don't eat us.
Vegan side effect. Misfortune spares you.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
Kind-hearted viewers, let us pause for a moment to pray for the day when all earthlings can live peacefully. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
We pray for Ukraine, or you reign.
Welcome back to our program, multi-part series of Courage and Compassion on the Street, Part 8, the National Animal Rights Day. The 13th National Animal Rights Day, or NAD 13 event in Los Angeles and San Diego, California in the USA, attracted many participants and influential animal people rights activists. Our association members had the opportunity to participate and have inspiring conversations with some of the event speakers.
In front of you, you can see that some of these animals were taken from dark, filthy chambers of factory farms. They're not props from movies. They are real. They are individuals. And they represent all of the other animals who are languishing as we speak, in cages and dry, barren lots, alone, scared, beaten, injured, mutilated, destroyed, physically and spiritually.
We call for the protection of these rights. They must be recognized and be defended by law, as human rights are. Any act which compromises the well-being or survival of the species, rights listed above, should be deemed a crime and should be punished accordingly. In witness thereof of this declaration is hereby signed today, June 4th, 2023, the National Animal Rights Day in the city of San Diego, California.
I'm Maggie, NARD and DXC San Diego organizer, Be Vegan, Make Peace.
The importance of an event like this is to actually expose the public to the atrocities that are happening right in our own backyard, and also that we're contributing to daily on our plates when we aren't making compassionate choices by eating a vegan plant-based diet. No one deserves to be exploited just so you can have a meal. I'm Rachel Hostler, co-founder of Kind Heart Coalition. Be Vegan, Make Peace.
Hi, my name is Ellen Erickson. I'm an activist, and I urge everyone to be vegan and make peace.
My name is Shani. I am an animal rights activist. Be vegan and make peace.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Ghana is one of them. Ghana, Criminal Code Section 303. This section on cruelty to animals states that any person who cruelly beats or ill-treats an animal individual is guilty and liable to a fine of up to 500,000 Ghanaian cedi, or $89,800. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
The NART 13 event was also held at Unity Park in Richmond, California. Our association members set up an information table, played Supreme Master Television live, and passed out vegan recipe booklets and other flyers. Let us hear the event organizer and several speakers talk about why they chose to speak up for the animal people.
My name is Kathy Cullen. I'm from Occidental, California. I'm also the founder of Jolene's Retreat, where we rescue farmed animals and any animals in need. The event today, National Animal Rights Day, is near and dear to my heart, just like all of us activists here. We need to get the word out and to be with so many like-minded people that all believe in the same thing, all believe that animals have the same rights as any sentient being is incredible. It's just, the camaraderie here is amazing. I feel like I'm where I need to be. I believe it's going to have to start through legislation. If you can start writing to your senators, to your government officials, and let them know how you feel about a ban. If we can bring bills to the legislature, if we can get a petition so that we can get the right to have a measure voted on by the people. Again, anything you can do, any letters you can write, let people know, let your officials know, let your friends and family know that we need to get out there and let them know what is going on with these animals so we can get slaughterhouses banned.
My name is Priya Sahani and I live in Berkeley, California. Originally, I was born in Punjab, India, and I am the co-founder of the Animal Rights Network Direct Action Everywhere. I believe that open rescue is one of the most, if not the most effective way of getting this message across, because when we go inside of places with no masks on and expose what's happening inside of these facilities, whether they're slaughterhouses, factory farms, humane farms, whatever it is, and we show the suffering, we're almost like becoming the eyes of the public. I think we can do that obviously by creating mass power. So I think what we need to do is inspire more and more people to join our movement, because that's how we know if our movement is likely to succeed or not. We need to inspire more people, because that means that more people will go out there and do the work of raising awareness, and the more awareness that we raise, the more likely people are to say, yeah, we support a ban on slaughterhouses and factory farms. So I forgot to add that there's this ballot initiative that is going to be banning slaughterhouses and CAFOs in Berkeley. And I'm really excited about that, because that's going to be a small but symbolic victory to show other cities around the country and around the world that, hey, if we can do it here, then we can do it anywhere. And that small precedent can create a wildfire, just like the fur ban, and hope to make animal liberation happen faster.
My name is Samantha Fay. I'm an activist from the Bay Area, and I have lived here my whole life. Today, I hope to advocate for the closure of Golden Gate Fields horse race track. At least 8 horses have been killed there this year, so far in June of 2023, and that's on top of the dozens of animals that are killed there every year. So I hope that the local community and local elected leaders will come together and close down Golden Gate Fields for good. I'm feeling very optimistic about the trajectory of the animal rights movement, especially the animal rights movement in coalition with the environmental movement. We have so many fantastic blueprints that multiple organizations are signing on to and are operating under. I just believe that the animal rights movement in particular is one of the most dedicated and dynamic movements, and I'm really, really optimistic that we will reach a slaughter ban.
My name is Tonya Moore. I'm from San Mateo, California. We need to change the systems, because the systems are inherently cruel. You can't pack animals tightly together on a farm and expect them to have any kind of quality of life and then kill them before they've even reached adulthood. That's inherently cruel. So the systems have to be abolished. We need to go back to eating a plant-based diet, and we need to change our systems because the systems are driven by a profit system. They're in place telling people that they have to eat animals to be healthy because corporations then profit. So we really need to tear down these systems that are inherently cruel.
My name is Damien Mander. I am the founder and CEO of the International Anti-Poaching Foundation and Akashinga, and I'm based in Zimbabwe. Because we can't change the world overnight, my advice is to keep having your conversations, keep getting better at them, keep making your arguments sharper. Sometimes we may feel as though we're talking to a brick wall and that our conversation, our message falls on deaf ears, but it doesn't. The truth is accumulative. Sometimes someone will change overnight, sometimes it'll take a decade. As I said, once the shutters come up, they never go down again. So never give up on being able to implement change across the world or with an individual. Our message is the strongest and we need to keep getting better at it.
Free all humans from conscientious or unphysical prison by implementing strict law for animals protection.
The commemorative activities of National Animal Rights Day or not are profoundly thought-provoking. We aspire for a future in which humanity awakens to embrace a lifestyle free from cruelty. By speaking out, we sow the seeds of change, encouraging others to adopt a plant-based vegan lifestyle.
The number of victims butchered annually is appalling. The world has become a vast slaughter yard. A blood-red stain lies upon east and west. We have rivers of blood as well as rivers of water. The Reverend Alfred Mansfield Mitchell, vegetarian.
Inspired viewers, thank you for your company today. Please join us again for the next episode in our series on Thursday, November 2nd. Coming up next is The Killing, Terrifying World Between Kamakap, Part 3 of 3, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news.
Russia, leave Ukraine or you reign now. Peace be with you too.
May we emanate the loving compassion that fills our souls to everyone we meet, like a tender embrace from the divine.
Veganismo! 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 Especismo! Especismo! Nada use! Nada rumen! Nada sa! Nada hayo!
vegan, make peace, do good deeds, heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VEG.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/VEG.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/VEG.
Nasze programy oferują wiele języków. Prosimy zobaczyć suprememastertv.com/schedule oraz suprememastertv.com/VEG